Welcome to part 3 of The Magician's Bookshelf. Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Webster. I've been teaching magic since 1984, and these are some of the important books on my journey that I want to share with you. Now, we've talked about Be Here Now and Illuminatus. We've taken a look at the Seth material, Seth Speaks in particular, but here's now somebody who people do not normally associate with magic, and what I'm telling you you're looking at is one of the most powerful and important grimoires that have ever been written in time or history. So yes, this is possibly the most important, but certainly one of the most subtle grimoires that you could possibly ever study. Buckminster Fuller is the guy who invents the geodesic dome. That's what we know him for. But in the 1980s, he was literally the most patented man on the planet. He had designed and solved more problems than we've even run into yet. Pretty amazing. I highly recommend diving into this, but you'll need to learn how to read his language. Just to give you a bit of a taste of something special, check out this shape here, this tetrahedron with an octahedron inside that and a cube octahedron inside that. As you can see from these various different panels, there's a lot going on in there. There is an amazing secret hiding right here in front of your eyes, one of the keys to how the universe works and how to do magic. I highly recommend studying this book to see where that is. But if that doesn't really get your goat, well, here, let me point to you another amazing book from Buckminster Fuller. This is A Critical Path. If you're only going to read one of his books, read this. Synergetics is definitely a tough sled. This is much, much easier and far more frightening. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, Bucky Fuller was figuring out where we were heading, i.e. the critical path on which our journey is on. He summarizes in about 100 pages human history in a profound manner, and then talks about his own illuminative experience, which he had. If I was understanding his experience in our terms, he awakened the Ogoida Soma, the shining ideal egg-like body, and illuminated his mind, stepped onto a path of complete purification and purging of everything he wasn't certain of, ground it down to the few things that were, and he rebuilt his understanding of engineering from the ground up. Mind you, a child had just been born into his family. A child had just previously died before that child was born. He had failed in all of his businesses and was hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt in the 1940s and 50s. Vast amounts of money. He built himself back from scratch, recognizing the great and important question from this position, and he was about to commit suicide. What can I do to help the world? How many people can I serve and help? And that thought, that bodhicitta thought, that wisdom, attitude, enlightened mind, both saved his life and set him on the path that he has long since been on. Good night, Bucky Fuller, and we'll see you all next time with one of his other contemporaries. Goodbye.